The director of the CIA says North Korea is trying to develop the capability to fire more than one ballistic missile toward the United States at the same time. Mike Pompeo says that underscores the need to stop Pyongyang's missile development program.
The logical next step would be to develop an arsenal of weapons. That is, not one, not a showpiece, not something to drive on a parade route on February 8th, but rather the capacity to deliver from multiple firings of these missiles simultaneously.
Pompeo says Pyongyang's efforts mean more risk for the United States. He says North Korean leader Kim Jong-un wants to use nuclear weapons not just to stay in power, but also as a way to reunify Korea under his regime. The Trump administration has been putting more pressure on Pyongyang to denuclearize and to stop its missile program.
The president is intent on delivering this solution through diplomatic means. It is the focus. It has been uniformly that for now 365 days. It remains so today.
But Pompeo says the CIA is working on other options if a diplomatic solution is not possible. North Korea's ambassador to the Conference on Disarmament is denouncing the United States' hostile policies. He says the U.S. is raising tensions on the Korean Peninsula while his country is making efforts to de-escalate the conflict. Han Dae-sung made the remarks at a meeting in Geneva on Tuesday. He accuses the United States of bringing military assets to the region under the pretext of security for the upcoming Winter Olympics.
This is a dangerous act of throwing wet blanket of a current positive atmosphere of inter-Korean relations, which could drive station once again into extreme phase of confrontation.
Washington and Seoul have agreed to suspend the drills ahead of the Games next month. But Han says is requesting the U.S. permanently halt its joint military exercises with South Korea if it wants the inter-Korean relations to improve. The U.S. ambassador on disarmament says attempts to disrupt international coordination will fail.
If the North wishes to return and be in the good graces of the international community, it knows what it has to do. It has to take steps toward denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula. International pressure on North Korea is profound, it is intense, and it will continue.
Japan's UN disarmament ambassador says regional cooperation against North Korea is necessary.
In order to work towards the denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula, it is necessary for the international community as a whole to coherently cooperate and maximize pressure on the DPRK.
Well, with the Winter Olympics just under a month away, Japan's Prime Minister is expressing his intention to attend the opening ceremony in Pyeongchang. To find out more on this, let's go to Kyoko Tashiro from our On Asia team. Now, Kyoko, there was quite a bit of uncertainty on whether he will be attending, but what's changed?
Minori, sources say it's an attempt to mend strained ties over the issue of those referred to as comfort women and enable the two countries to deal with North Korea together. Prime Minister Shinzo Abe announced his decision Wednesday morning.
If the condition allows, I hope to attend the opening ceremony of the Games. I would also like to meet with the South Korean president and reaffirm Japan's stance on the 2015 agreement to resolve the issue.
South Korean President Moon Jae-in has repeatedly said he would like Abe to attend the opening ceremony. But opinions within Japan's ruling coalition are divided over whether Abe should go. Some oppose his attendance because Moon has described the 2015 agreement to resolve the issue of those referred to as wartime comfort women as flawed, while others want Abe to go because of the importance of Japan-South Korean ties. The Japanese government says it will stick to its stance that the 2015 deal is final and irreversible. South Korea's presidential office is welcoming the decision, saying it's willing to cooperate closely to make Abe's attendance a success.